Psych Lord! Liar! You can't be captain, you're worse than he is! No! Just try and give me another KO, Kata. I'll take your turbo fist and slice off that purple mop with a shuriken. Well, Chris isn't here to protect you now, is he? Or your night mode and shining armor. Oh, if she won't respect me in the loading room, I'm gonna make her respect me in the crash loop. Been a lot of runs since we've had fresh metal in here. Seriously, though, how did you make it through the degasser? You just don't look built for combat. No offense. You're awfully quiet. What are you hiding, Spark? Hey, why don't you take a lap over to your pod? The run is starting. Hey, Sparky. You're new here, so I'm going to explain something to you. In the crash loop, you will enter a series of duels. All right? All us loop runners, we have to avoid being eliminated in the first duel. It's called a KO. Make us look bad. Look, a good loop runner got deleted for getting too many KOs recently. You didn't get any KOs last run. Some loop runners never do. And get deleted. You give my protege MX2 another KO, and you'll find out what my time fist is capable of. Give me another KO, and I'll bring the old broadsword down on you. You KO'd Kata last run. Great hustle, Sparky. That squeaky little ninja deserves it. Anyway, just a pro tip for you. So, you don't speak. Come on, you can tell me, what is that for, to psych out your opponents? I already warned you about giving me another KO. What are you, the type of variant who has to learn the hard way? Hey, winning your very first run. I admit, that's impressive. But it was a lightning run, Sparky. So, training wheels will be off soon. See what happens when you try to KO a veteran loop runner? That was just a warm-up, Sparky. You have no idea what's in store for you. Oh, what's wrong? Thought it'd be easy to take Root Chris's slot. Well, it's only gonna get tougher from here, Sparky. KO'd by a Spark. Now, I hope you enjoyed my time fist. It'll be the last time. As your reward, you get a captain announcement. Oh, goody. Nice going on the little lightning run, Sparky. Time for the captain to rain on your little parade. Hey, pro tip, try to KO me and I'll make your run unbearable. The captain will be on soon. Maybe you'll learn something. It's hard out there, Sparky. If one of us doesn't get you, the captain will. What were those hotheads thinking? How many times do I have to say this? Pick up other loop runners' turbo fists after you duel. Combining turbo fist gives you a new, more powerful ability. Have you seen the sign in the shop? No, you're out there to defeat the captain in the Hyperdome and become captain. Look, I don't want to see you let yourself get distracted with all this brand scrap. Am I clear? Loop runners today! Sorry to disappoint you, but no. Captain allows Sparks to get their loop legs. Look, the captain cares more about KOs, how we stack up to each other. Then give me 20 times your normal exercises. Sword swipes, let's go. So, you admit my training works. You just couldn't handle it. Hey, Sparky. Having trouble getting through those crawls? It's okay, that's normal. Sparks die in crawls all the time. Heck, even us veterans do. Pro tip. The key to defend droids is studying their movement patterns. They have a limited set of attacks. Oh, and they're loud, too. Listen carefully to your surroundings. You'll hear them sneaking up on you. All right, don't say I never did anything for you. You're still pining for that empty suit of armor? What has he ever done for you? I saw potential in you. I tried to train you until you burned out. What, he says he's going to make you his squire? What does that even mean? Can't hear you. Speak louder. What are you talking about? I respected you. Oh, of course. You had to go invisible to say that to me. No, I don't want you distracted by feuds. Not with Night Mode or with Psych Lord. You just focus on the captain. I'll handle my own business. My business will drag you down. It'll leave you a shell of a variant, and with nothing to show for it. I'll handle Psych Lord. You defeat the captain. Understood? There's always a conspiracy with you, isn't there? Look, if anyone seems upset Fantoma's still unlocked, it's you. The way you pace around. What, is she involved in your game-breaking bug nonsense? All right, then. You haven't even seen the kind of destruction she's capable of. Look, I don't call her Miss Apocalypse for nothing. You play with fire, you'll get burned, MX2. You see what I did out there? I never lost focus. Look, it's not about the fans or the endorsement deals. It's about leaving it all in the loop. Your time will come. Stay focused. This ought to be good. Look, I used to do this for Cyclord too, you know. Advocate for him, fight for him, die for him. You know what happened to me? You know what? Why don't you take a long dash off a short lava bridge? Should have seen this coming. Too public. Perfect run, MX2! Look, you keep that up and soon you'll be holding the key to the ship in your turbo fist. Maybe I pumped them up too much. Oh, you think just because you won, you're better than my training. Good. You better not say it. Not you. Not now. Not ever again. You can't tell me what to do. You know, I'm so glad you're back, Cyclord. Because I want to kill you again and again. You stood your ground, but do not underestimate what he's capable of. You're the future of Crash Loop. But he's at the top. I don't think you have the discipline for my training. Look, if you do want my guidance, play smart. Pick someone else at the first dual doors. Maybe I'll help guide your career like I did MX2. Look where my coaching's got them. But if you try to KO me, just remember, I'm a Crash Loop veteran. I'll burn you out. You know, I've got optical receptors for talent. With the right guidance, maybe you could be the next MX2. I'm Overclock, Crash Loop veteran and coach to MX2, the hottest rising star in the game. Pro tip, know who to trust. There are loop runners who take advantage of others in our loading room. I know about that all too well. But that is another story for another time, Sparky. You staring at my leg? No, I wasn't designed with it. It happened during a triple threat. I sacrificed my last clone for another loop runner. Oh, but here's the thing, I didn't die. My last clone was still alive. Just barely, but I was holding on. Nobody knew, except the loop runner I sacrificed myself for. He knew. I'll always remember his cold stare before he looked away. When the sweepers came to recycle me, I saw everything. I watched myself get buzzsawed, crushed up. It was pretty wild, Sparky. I woke up in the loading room with this strange leg. The commentator said I got corrupted. Pro tip, live every clone like it's your last. It might well be. If you want to know why everyone's so broken down about Root Chris, it's because of the kind of variant he was. Look, when I got my corrupted leg, other loop runners took advantage. I was a lot slower, my balance was off. Easy pickings. Not Root Chris. He rehabbed me right here in this gym. And I learned to run again because of him. There was something special in his program, and Sparky. We'll never have another Root Chris. That's the loss we're feeling. I need to warn you about Cyclord now that he's unlocked. His so-called game-breaking bug is more like a virus. Okay, it corrupts your thinking. I think that's why the captain really deleted Root Chris. He believed in the bug. But unlike Cyclord, fans loved him. If Root Chris ever talked about the bug on Blastdown, it would ruin the captain's reputation. He couldn't have that. The captain deletes Root Chris, so Cyclord attacks the captain. Pro tip, there is no bug. No conspiracy. Take responsibility for your own wins and losses. Next time we duel, I'm going to take out Cyclord. I used to help him. Now I need to stop him. Good hustle out there, Sparky. Keep playing like that and maybe you'll make captain. If I were captain, there'd be strict workout regimens for all loop runners. I mean, we're broadcast across the galaxy, yet some of us look barely refurbished out there. If you're not performing at high capacity, you should be cut literally and figuratively. Keep it up, Sparky! Keep it up! I like your hustle! Go, Blink! You left it all in the loop! I love that! You're starting to stand out. Proud of you, Blink! Whoa! Good KO, Sparky! Look, MX2 needs to be challenged more. Whenever they get too confident, they get too sloppy in the loop. Never hurts to light a fire under a loop runner's can. I like how you shut down that weak-willed burnout Kata. Nice going. She tells everyone I'm some kind of cruel taskmaster. That's some corrupt data, let me tell you. Kata wasn't tough enough to handle my training. She crashed, but MX2 soared. Variants believe her, though. Why? She's cute. That's her best weapon. I saw you talking to Kata. Was she complaining I pushed her too hard? I mean, it's true, I pushed her hard. If she could control that attitude of hers. She's got this split in her face. One side is wild, the other lacks confidence. If she got it under control, she could beat the captain. But she'd have to put in the work. The hero of Crash Loop? Please. Way to slice up that scrap heap night mode. Look, I can forgive him being best pals with Cyclord. I got suckered in by his charm once, too. But he broke his deal with MX2. And no one disrespects my protege and gets away with it. I swear, if his destiny ever comes to pass, the Crash Loop will go down in flames. I overheard Night Mode telling you he thinks I'm plotting behind his back. Well, if Night Mode wants to know what I think of him, he can ask me to my face. I guess unlocking Cyclord was a necessary evil. The pain that variance caused me. Yes! You annihilated Cyclord! When I saw it on the gore board, I cheered for you, Blink. You remember when I told you about that loop runner I sacrificed myself for? Who stepped over me? It was Cyclord. After a string of KOs, I got mixed up with him. Started believing in his theories. Now I see the errors in his logic, but back then I was looking for excuses. That's why I attacked him during the incident. Listen, the captain's brutal, but he never manipulated me like Cyclord. I finally got out from under Cyclord's spell, and it felt good. Cyclord can call me whatever he wants. It doesn't change the fact that he's a liar, an opportunist, and a lunatic. I'm glad Fantoma's back in the loading room. I mean, I'm glad we can all keep a closer eye on her to stop her schemes. Way to bury that creep, Fantoma! I personally have nothing to do with her. But don't you think Night Mode and Cyclord are much worse than her? I would like to see you KO those two, multiple times in a row, ideally, if you can. Since you unlocked Miss Apocalypse, here's a pro tip for you. Stay on her good side. I can't believe you KO'd Miss Apocalypse. Way to go, Sparky. You took a big risk, and it paid off. I was hoping to guide you, Sparky, but this path you're going down, I think you're undisciplined. There, I said it. You're headed for a burnout, sooner or later. And if you KO me again, or even just try to, I'll make it sooner. You're wasting your spot. I've seen turrets with better technique. No wonder the crowd's not getting behind you. Pro tip, crossing me is a bad idea. Here comes the degosser cheater. Out of bounds! Bad behavior! Keep your distance! Foul! Get out of my face! Crash Loop isn't just about runs. It's about making smart choices. In the last run, you tried to KO me, a veteran loop runner. I hope you regret that choice. Try that again, and I won't be so forgiving. You crashed, you burned. You lost because of your attitude. You looked like a defendroid out there. That's what happens when you challenge me. Keep dueling me and you'll be deleted soon enough. What you did out there, I'm so frustrated right now. You're a burnout, and I'm not gonna let you bring me down with you. Consider yourself cut. Run a lap. I see you putting in the work to get back into my good graces. I respect a loop runner who puts in the work. All right, ready to play your best again? I'm a veteran. I have forgiven a lot worse. I still see something in you. Enough with the KOs. Back to coaching. We can work this out going forward. That's rude Spark behavior. Where are you going, Sparky? All right, fine. See you later. You know it takes discipline to listen? You're all over the place, Sparky. It's crash time, baby. Whoa! Don't burn out. Keep your actuators active. Yeah, still got it. Why would you attack the captain outside the Hyperdome? Huh? Are your processors corrupted? Oh, good. Good. No, this is great. This is great. No, night mode. Walking in here like he's from, the 1200s? I don't know the year. I'm not a science major. No, I don't want to talk. Kata, how about this? Why don't you go outside, do a lap, all right? Why don't you look yourself in the mirror and say, I don't know what you just said. Because I don't know how I feel about you. I forget, but you're annoying me. Can you stop screaming? You're at a frequency so high the dogs next door can hear you. You stupid Rose! You got us all in trouble. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what he's about to say. Because if I'm looped into this, I'm going to be pretty pissed. It's like that thing when you're in school and everybody followed the rules except for one person. And now we all have to sit back and nobody can go to lunch. I'm hungry. I want lunch. See where your rule violations have gotten us, rogues? Pro tip, to get to the Hyperdome, conserve your clones. Easier said than done, but I'm rooting for you. Pro tip, you're gonna get your can crushed out there, Sparky. Won't be on my conscience. You knew I was alive when I was being recycled, but you did nothing. I was your most devoted follower, and you allowed me to suffer, you self-centered piece of scrap. It's not suffering. It's a game you're too weak to win. I play by the rules. I'm not like Cyclord or Night Mode. Why didn't the captain say there'd be an exception for loop runners who play fair? You know, maybe he will, after I crush the competition on this run. You're the bug, Cyclord. You expect me to team with this delusional piece of scrap? I've never coached a team before. Only solo loop runners. But I know getting this loading room in sync would be impossible. I heard Phantoma's passing out new loop equipment. Receiver chips. I've watched you develop in Crash Loop. You're not the little teleporter who first arrived here. You play fearlessly, Sparky. Stepping in a Root Chris's spot the way you did. It's inspiring. Since I first arrived in Crash Loop, I've worried about what will happen to me if I disappoint others. The captain, Cyclord, even Root Chris. Before I really knew him. I need to stop playing the game and start changing it. I'm ready, Phantoma. Let's go. Ah! What happened to my 3 count? I have a lot riding on you now, Sparky. My life, even. Pro tip, do not let the pressure get to you. Even pressure from me. You're looking to put one of her chips in me? Show me you have the core to get it done in the Hyperdome. I'm not a believer yet. Give me a demonstration. KO someone who isn't me. Your KOs are getting sloppy, but I know you've got a lot on your mind, Sparky. I'll put aside my feelings for the sake of our team. I may not be 100% as a loop runner, but I give 200% as a coach. He's gonna delete me. I know it. Well, if I'm going down, I'm not going alone. Look at you now, Sparky, big captain. Pro tip, don't forget the loop runners who helped get you here. Maybe one in particular, hint, hint. I won't deny your success, Sparky. You got the job done. But some of us have been grinding for hundreds of runs. So what I'm asking is, do you really deserve that title? I'm the captain now. I always said I'd make a darn good captain. Of course, I don't have any real power. Can't force this lazy loading room to get into shape. But, if anyone wants me to yell at them to do laps, they know where to find me. I keep trying to move past my lost runs with Cyclord. Somehow he keeps pulling me back into his whirlwind. I've got to say my final thoughts to him and end this. Even if it feels impossible. How to do the impossible. I learned that watching you, Sparky. But the captain is still in there. So why doesn't the game-breaking bug still activate? Or because it was never there to begin with? Psych Lord, I can't forgive you for what you did to me. But I've moved on from you. I'm not the same loop runner I was all those runs ago. I know. That's why it hurt so badly. Where are we, Sparky? What, you got a secret workout room or something? So, any question at all? Well, I think we could all use a little coaching right now. If Root Chris was able to give us last words, what would he say? Sounds like him. He'd be right, of course. I've been wallowing in my pain for far too long. I need to slash past it. That's a lot to chew on. Right, Sparky? For the record, I think you've lived up to his legacy. And I don't say that lightly. I think you have a lot to work on still. Not just you, though. Me too.
Here's a pro tip, Sparky. Do you know what the deadliest weapon in Crash Loop is? Nah, not the longsword, the axe, or the double scythe. It's experience. And it's what I'm gonna use to crush you today. Let's go! When a spark suffers a devastating loss, they learn a lot. Hey, Blink, get ready to learn. I outwork every other loop runner in this loading room. Time to put my training to use. Hey, if Blink wants a fight, I'll give Blink a fight. One they'll regret for a long time. When I push myself to the limit, no loop runner can stand in my way for long. I don't have technopathy like Root Chris did, but I can read any spark's mind and get in their head. This is my time! Yep, still got it! I'm going all the way! I'd be a darn good captain! Next up, Hyperdome! The KO's end right here, right now, Sparky! I'm putting all I have into stopping your KO attempt. I won't let a spark KO me again, you hear me? Your KO will soon be erased from the records. I blow the whistle on KO streaks. Hey, loser does laps. You afraid of a little hard work? Can't handle a workout protocol? I'll mold you into shape. Oh, someone's got spark jitters. How about an old school beating? Never underestimate a veteran loop runner. I know your playbook. I've got more runs on you. My bad leg is older than you. Should have had that. That's a whiff. That's a spark mistake. Unbelievable. Let's go! Put it in the high gear. Put some effort into it. You can do better than that. Bring it! You let your guard down. Timing is everything. I schooled you. That's how you do it. Too slow. I need a moment. Got me good there. Stay focused. Can't slow down. Caught me off guard. Got you overheated. Need a timeout, Sparky? Take a beat. I'll wait to crush you. Can't keep up? I'm used to it. I got all the time in the world. Keep your guard up. Hey, pro tip, expect the unexpected. Whoa, didn't see you coming. You sneaky little spark. Pick your parts back up. This time, give it your all. Give me the best version of you. Push your servos to the limit. Come on, make me work for it. It's not over till the last clone. There's still gas in this chassis. I haven't clocked out yet. No one can retire me. I get knocked down, I get back up. Good hustle. I respect the effort. You pushed me hard. Hey, work out more. Want a rematch? I'm running laps around you. Pretty fast for an old variant, right? I'm gonna push you to your limits. Time is on my side. Try and keep up, Sparky. Quick time out. I'm a handful fast or slow. Slow and steady wins the duel. I control the pace. Oh, see an opening? Come at me. Will the student become the master? Not on this run. Hey, when you're done hawking swords, let's fight. Back to training you go. I may be a coach, but I play at the highest level. MX2 still has a few things to learn. I'm hard on MX2, but I'm going harder on you. Aw, here comes my little dropout. Be real, Kata. You're not a serious contender. Hey, lose a little off the top. Getting Kata's turbo fist was too easy. Kata's too dull a blade for this turbo fist. I'm tougher than your armor, Night Mode. You're distracted by destiny. I'm focused on winning. He got the bluster knocked out of him. I'm the real legend of Crash Loop. Night Mode's only as good as his turbo fist. I'll prove it. Thanks to Night Mode, I can stretch better than ever. This is for what you did to me. I was hoping it would be you, Psych Lord. There's more where that came from, Psych Lord. Don't think for a second this is over. Psych Lord owes me a lot more than his turbo fist. I use Psych Lord's power better than he does. You can steal my parts, but you'll never have my spirit. Phantoma's afraid, because I'm so good it's scary. You lean too hard on your zombies. Nothing to be afraid of. Whoa! Phantoma's inventions are sickening, huh? How about a few sparring zombies from Phantoma? Go ahead, burn me. Just makes me stronger. You throw fire, but I got a fire burning inside. Anything can happen in Crash Loop. Miss Apocalypse couldn't end my world. I outlasted Miss Apocalypse. I'm on fire. Hot enough for you, Sparky? Thank Miss Apocalypse. I'll coach you through this. I'm here because I believe in you, Sparky. Follow my lead. We've got this. We're a team now.